think the TTC impacts traffic a lot, especially in the core. Streetcars and vehicles that are attached to rails and wires can't be replatooned, repurposed. Second of all, I find the infrastructure to be expensive. Basically three-dimensional infrastructure. You got the road, you got rails, you got wires, you got poles, you got the streetcar itself, and they're in one lane. So ultimately, when we repurpose from property line to property line, streets and avenues, where we try to include bikes and parking and cars and e-bikes and pedestrians and deliveries and emergency vehicles, these things get in the road and their time has come and gone. So immediately, I gotta be up front. The TTC has got to let go of streetcars. Torontonians have to let go of their love affair with the streetcar. The development of the city as to what it is now and the damage of the last 30 years of uncontrolled development means now the streetcars really don't have a purpose. Maybe keep one for tourism, like San Francisco just has a car that has some for tourism, and that's it. Maybe one line, maybe the longest line on Queen Street. Mind you, it's closed for 4.5 years. Buses are good. The same amount of money, you get many more buses. They can switch lanes, open up traffic, let emergency vehicles through, and we can make them all electric or hydrogen, something that's environmentally friendly. Streetcars, they get their electricity, and where's electricity coming from? Coal, oil, nuclear? I mean, we have to look at this in a bigger context, right? It's not enough to say something's electric. We haven't even looked at hydrogen vehicles. I mean, basically, but then again, their fuel has to be created through electrical generation as well. You got to go look at the big picture. So I want to give it to streetcars. Traffic will start moving. We have buses, the right kind of buses. It'll be good for the environment. Second of all, there's one particular thing that bothers me. Why do we have a bus lane in Scarborough that's red only for buses? HOV lanes around the world work because you can have either cabs, motorcycles, carpooling, buses, electric vehicles in it. It rewards people. The red bus line doesn't reward anything except a bus. In some places, it appears to be every 20 minutes, hour, whatever, as people sit in traffic to go maybe a mile or two and it takes an hour and they sit and idle. That's not helping the environment. That's ridiculous. Red bus lanes got to go. That would help traffic movement. So by managing the TTC better, you can improve the TTC, but you can make traffic move, right? That would be a big thing. I'm killing two birds with one stone, so to speak. Upgrade the TTC's approach and make it more usable. Last of all, I'd like to say one thing about TTC. It doesn't market itself. It doesn't really have a marketing budget. Why wouldn't it? It used to be the better way to advertise. You have to get people on board with enthusiasm. All we hear about is secondhand news through the media about everything that's bad. The TTC should market itself, get back to better advertising, whether it's even the advertising internally or that on the news. That's what I mean by redefining traffic through rehabilitating the TTC.